Hello, my third grade friends. Welcome to our lesson today. Today we are still traveling to the Caribbean and we are going to talk about the landmarks. What kinds of things can we visit or see when we travel to the Caribbean? Make sure you have your reading with you so you can follow along and a pencil or highlighter so you can highlight those key components as we go. All right, afterwards, you're going to answer these three questions that refer to the landmarks. The first statement was, many Hollywood movies have been filmed in the Caribbean. Our second statement, Boiling Lake contains boiling water heated by lava just below the Earth's surface. And our next statement, the light from Columbus Lighthouse can be seen all the way to Puerto Rico. So we're going to look about Hollywood movies, Boiling Lake, and Columbus Lighthouse. Tourists from all over the world come to the Caribbean to relax on the beaches and enjoy the sun. Many tourists come to the Caribbean on cruise ships. Some visitors like to take a cruise so they can visit many islands in one trip. A trip that takes in a lot of different islands is often called island hopping because you're going to different islands back and forth. The Caribbean is a great place for water sports, from windsurfing to sailing. Tourists swim, snorkel, and scuba dive along the coral reefs. The clear, shallow waters along the coral reefs are superb places for fishing. And fishermen come from all over the world to try their luck at catching sailfish, marlin, and bonefish. You might be surprised to learn that a great deal of Hollywood's top movies are shot, at least in part, in the Caribbean. There's an answer to our statement. Margot Bay on St. Lucia is a popular site for movie makers, including the setting for the movie Dr. Dolittle. Dominica was chosen as the primary set for all three of the Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Rio Camo Cave Park in Puerto Rico is one of the largest cave systems in the world. It is a popular place for cave explorers. This park has more than 200 caves. Some of those caves are hundreds of feet deep. The caves were carved out by an underground river. The caves are home to more than 13 species of bats and hundreds of other spiders, frogs, and insect species. The caves are also home to a unique species of fish that is totally blind. And here is a picture of some of those caves. Arcebo Observatory in Puerto Rico has the world's largest and most powerful radio telescope. It is used to listen deep into space and to study distant parts of the solar system. Arcebo's radio telescope uses a huge bowl, 1,000 feet across, here it is, to catch radio waves. Scientists at Arcebo use the telescope to study planets, comets, and asteroids. That's super cool. Faro El Colon are also known as the Columbus Lighthouse in Dominica is a huge building in the shape of a cross. Here is a picture of it. It sends 157 beams of light into the sky to form a large cross of light that can be seen as far away as Puerto Rico. There's a hint. Dominicans claim the lighthouse contains Christopher Columbus's remains. They built a shrine to house his tomb, and guards stand around it all day. Spaniards argue that Columbus is actually buried in Spain. Who knows where he's buried, but you can go see the Columbus Lighthouse and its 157 beams of light. Boiling Lake, here it is a flooded fumarole or a crack in the earth that allows hot gases to vent or come up from the molten lava below. The boiling waters are heated by molten lava just below the Earth's surface. There's an answer. The eerie looking lake sits in a deep basin, in its center emitting bubbly burps. There they are, those bubbles. There is no road leading to Boiling Lake. People who want to visit this spectacular place have to hike about 3 hours in each direction. That's about 7 miles round trip. So 3.5 miles there and 3.5 miles back. That's a long way to hike, but a cool place to see. Next time I see you, we're going to talk a little bit about the culture, the people, and the food of the Caribbean.